Welcome to channel Guruvartha Kirti. Myself N.A. Papati, Assistant Professor ECE, Vaigai College of Engineering. In this video, we are going to discuss about the second part of sampling theorem is about reconstruction of signal from its samples. We have in the last video we have discussed about the proof of sampling theorem first part, that means the representation of signals from x of t. X of t, we are representing the signal x of nts that we have discussed in the last class. This class we are going to discuss about the part 2 of sampling theorem. So the part 2 is nothing but here is it is a reconstruction of signal. Reconstruction of x of t from its samples. So here we have got x del of f, x of f. X of f is nothing but 1 by fs times 1 by fs time and x of nts e power minus j 2 pi f and ts, right? So this is the first part. So in order to get the second part, what you have to do? We have to take inverse Fourier transform for x of f. Inverse Fourier transform for x of f. That is the part 2. Here there are two steps we are following. The first step is about take inverse Fourier transform of x of f, which is in terms of x del of f. After that, show that x of t is obtained back with the help of interpolation function. These are the two steps we are going to discuss here. In the first step, what we are doing, x of t we are getting by taking inverse Fourier transform for this equation. What is inverse Fourier transform? X of f we are getting means integral of minus infinity to plus infinity x of t e power minus j 2 pi ft dt you will be getting. This is about Fourier transform. Suppose inverse Fourier transform you have to take it means what you have to do, minus infinity to plus infinity x of f e power in x of f you will be getting e power minus j 2 pi f. Here we are you will getting x e power j plus j 2 pi f t df you have to put. Df you have to put. So this is what that equation. Here instead of x del of f, what you have to do? You have to put this equation. That equation I have substituted here. 1 by fs x of nts e power minus j 2 pi f and ts. Here the integration can be taken from f is equal to minus omega to plus omega here, because the sampling rate we have taken here is 2 omega and f is varies from minus omega to plus omega. So the integration we have to take the limit from minus instead of minus infinity you have to take it as minus omega to plus omega. Here x of f is about what? X of f is about 1 by fs into x del of f. So consider the limit integral over minus omega to plus omega 1 by fs, all those things. Here this can be considered as what? E power minus j 2 pi nts into e power j 2 pi f. Common terms you have to take it as outside. E power j 2 pi f you have to take it as outside. T minus n into ts you have to consider here. So this is what here e power j 2 pi f t minus n into ts df. So x of nts 1 by fs integral this e power j theta, integral of e power j theta t theta is equal to d theta is equal to e power j theta. You have to apply the limit na. E power j theta is nothing but e power j theta divided by j theta. If after integration, what you have to do? E power j, with respect to f we are differentiating. So e power j 2 pi f t n ts is divided by j 2 pi f t minus n into ts. Integration you will be taking like this. So here you have to substitute, instead of f, you have to substitute this plus omega and minus omega. So here plus omega and minus omega. So minus omega can be e power minus j. So we know that according to the trigonometric series, e power j theta minus e power minus j theta divided by 2j is equal to sine theta. So e power j theta minus e power minus j theta divided by 2j is equal to sine theta. So that equation, in this equation, so according to this equation, this can be represented as sine 2 pi omega t minus n into ts. T minus n into ts. 2 pi omega t minus n into ts. So after 2j, the pi will be there. Then what you have to do is, you have to multiply this fs here. In everything in this equation, you have to multiply this fs. And 2 omega t you have to multiply it inside. 2 omega t you have to multiply inside. So 2 omega t minus 2 omega n into ts it will be. Then what you have to do is, here we are taking the sampling frequency fs is equal to 2 omega. Ts is equal to 1 by fs, we know that already. So instead of that, what you have to do, instead of that, you have to make it as 2 omega t as it is there. Instead of ts, you have to substitute 1 by 2 omega, because ts is equal to 1 by fs. So 1 by fs is nothing but 2 omega. So 1 by 2 omega, you have to mark it here. Instead of ts, 1 by 2 omega. This 2 omega, this 2 omega get cancelled. You will be getting n alone here. And here also what you have to do is, instead of fs, you have to substitute 2 omega. This fs is also 2 omega, you have to substitute into n into ts is equal to 1 by 2 omega. 2 omega get cancelled. After that you will be getting, so 2 omega you will be getting what? Sine pi 2 omega t minus n, and pi 2 omega t minus n you will be getting. So according to one equation, trigonometric series, sine pi theta divided by pi theta is equal to sinc theta. So this is the relation. Instead of this sine pi theta, this is considered as theta, this is considered as theta. So sine pi theta divided by pi theta, it is represented as sinc theta. This is a sinc function. Sinc function means the graphical representation would be like this. The graphical representation would be like this, sinc function. There will be a main lobe and a side lobe. Maximum energy will be there in the main lobe. The remaining energy will be there in the side lobe. So maximum information will be there in the main lobe. This is called sinc function. So after expanding this, the second part is, let us interpret the equation, and expanding we get what you have to get to. Here minus infinity to plus infinity is there. Then you have to substitute minus 2 to plus 2, because this is an infinity. So infinity part is there. Here we are applying minus 2 to plus 2. Here we are applying minus 2 to plus 2. So then the equation can be expanded as what? X of, instead of n, what you are doing? We are doing minus 2 to plus 2 we are replacing. So the expansion would be like this. In this graphical representation, this is the sample. From the top of the pulse, we have to mark it as dot. Each dot you have to draw the signal. This is what your original signal. From the sampled signal, we are taking original signal x of t. This is what the second part does. So how it we are getting, so this is about this graphical representation is about a sinc function of second equation, second equation of second part, that shows that it is a sinc pulse. So every part there will be a sinc pulse, that is main lobe as well as side lobe, main lobe as well as side lobe. That second equation can be expanded as like this, that can be plotted as like this. So every top of the sinc pulse, this is the maximum, right? This is one sinc pulse. This is another sinc pulse. If we are expanding minus 2 to plus 2, we are expanding. This is another pulse. This is another pulse. This is another pulse. Every top of the pulse, maximum energy will be there in the main lobe. So every top of the pulse we have to mark it as, from that we have to draw the signal. This shows that your original signal. So according to the weight sinc function, this can be obtained. We are getting original signal. Or otherwise we can say that the equation, the second part equation can be given into interpolation filter. Interpolation filter is nothing but it is a low pass filter. If we are passing this equation into low pass filter, we will be getting smooth x of t, original signal, message signal we will be obtaining. So by passing the equation, which equation? Oh, by passing this equation, what you have to get? So if you are passing this equation to the low pass filter, you will be getting x of t. So by means of this. So every top of pulse if you are drawing means you will be getting envelope. So original signal. Or otherwise we have to give this equation to low pass filter. This low pass filter is otherwise known as interpolation filter or reconstruction filter So if you are sending this equation to the reconstruction filter or low pass filter or interpolation filter, means we will be getting the original signal x of t. Thus the second part is also we have proved here. Here sampling rate we have taken is equal to 2 omega. That means the spectrum, this is about original spectrum, this is about the sampled spectrum. So spectrum here touches each other. Why the spectrum touches each other? Because of taking where sampling rate is equal to 2 omega. Thus we have proved the second part is also. Up to this the proof of sampling theorem is over. Next class we will be discussing about other kind of topic that we will discuss later. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.